people, welcome to a workout. It's week 1, training day 2. I'm training Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, so I'm going to have a lot of times off, and like I said earlier in the other video, every 4 weeks training, I'm going to have 1 week off. And this training routine is going to last 3-4 week sessions. So it's going to last quite a while. So you start off easy and it ends up really hard. Just as an example, I'm starting off with easy in a warm-up, and then the next warm-up, if I do 3 sets of successful 3 sets of 10, goes up to a different colour band, and it just gets harder and harder and harder. Now, when the bands get too hard to do a full set of 10, just suppose I do 5, then I go for 6 the next time. So you're always progressing in increments, once you get tired or once it gets harder. Right, so got a dodgy knee, this is why I'm putting these in. And another thing, I like to incorporate a full body movement because it starts those hormones kicking that builds muscle. Right, so off we go, squats. Like I say, start off easy, then band, nice and easy. Nice and easy warm up. That knee is loosening up a bit. Still hurts at the bottom, but at least it's loosening up now. So it's important that I keep it moving so it gets better, and it will get better. Now let's get set 2 fired off. Now shoulders have opened up a little bit, I can get that band further back. So that means they're getting some blood in, getting a bit more flexible, getting ready for what they're going to do. Final warm-up set. Nice big breaths. And just finish off with some wraparounds. Warm all those tendons up. They're really battered when you're my age and you've damaged yourself lifting weights. Off we go. Right, so first exercise is with this Wader Super Strength Builder, and it's going to be a side chest press. So the left arm stays still, the right arm does the work. It's basically push to that arm. On that side, I've got 3 springs on, so next time I do the workout next week, I'll put 4 springs on if I do 3 sets of 10. Remember, it's not meant to be hard at the moment. This is the easy week, Then it goes to medium week, then it goes to medium hard week, and then by week 4 it should be harder. Then a week off, then you go back to easy week again. But the easy week that you go back to is slightly harder than this easy week, and you progress up like that. It's like climbing a ladder. Right, set 2. Set 2 done. Set 3. So this exercise gets the little knuckle at the top of the chest. Yep. Also does a bit of shoulder. Ten. Swap. Three sets of 10 complete. So next exercise we're going to stick with super strength builder. We've got the handles at chest height, arms bent, and we're going to just crush it in, yeah. Now, when I do this, I'm going to do the stand down position, which trains legs as well, yeah. So squeeze the glutes, quads, abs, bend down slightly until the hamstrings kick in, and off we go. I'm on 3 springs because it needs to be easy. First week. Right, set 2. Chest height, arms bent, crush in. Make sure you have a physical stop at the end. So you have like at least half a second hold, so you're not just pressing them out. And get into that way of thinking as well, even when it gets harder. Don't be searching those 10s, search quality, yeah? So if you can only do 5 at a certain pace, so be it, yeah? You don't want to be rushing to get 12 or 10. You want to be sticking at the same momentum all the time, no matter how hard it gets, yeah? Because progression in this type of workout, yeah? If you only get 1 because it's so hard, the next time you go for 2 or 1.5. That's the type of workout it is, yeah? And trust me, in 4 weeks' time, will be hard. And in 3 months' time, it'll be even harder. You won't be able to sustain it any longer, and that's when you switch routines. So this exercise is a pretty decent one. It's a reverse grip exercise. So you've not got that grip this time, you've got a reverse grip like that, and you've got the machine underneath you about hip height, yeah. Now this resembles a most muscular, so you're pushing down and squeezing the chest and the shoulders at the same time. 1, 2, squeeze down into it, squeeze your abs. 3, 4, 10. So already we've hit the inside chest, yep. We've hit mid chest and we've hit lower chest already, yeah. Set 2. Notice every exercise I'm doing with 3 springs, yep. So all the exercise, I'm similar in strength, yep, they're all 3 springs, and this goes a long way when you're training. Have you noticed I'm not doing a set and then putting a spring on, doing a set, putting a spring on, doing a set, yeah? Because that leads to early fatigue further on in the course, and it also leads to plateauing pretty quick, yeah? Whereas if you concentrate on the same weight, even if it's easy, yeah, and you do 3 sets of 10, you know that you've got a weight that you can handle, and as you get stronger, the 10s go up, it all gets stronger automatically. When you tend to go up in weight, like set on set, you tend to get greedy with it, and you tend to like put yourself in a situation where you don't really want to be. Forcing 8 out, like on your first go, your first week, yeah, and you like just pushing body to where it's not ready to go, yeah, and this causes plateaus further down the line, and this is why this type of routine is perfect. So you've got to bear with it, it is easy, yeah, and you're going to think I haven't trained, but trust me, in 4 weeks you'll be crying, and in 3 months you probably won't be doing it any longer because you won't be able to do it, yeah, it's that hard. Right, set 3. Ten of those. So now we're going on to power twister. This is about £30, yeah. So I'm going to do every exercise with this 30 pounder, and then I'm going to move up to £40 and then £50 depending. So if I do 3 sets of 10 with this, I move up to £40. So the first exercise is upside down push. And what that does is all your upper chest. So with it side chest, with it lower chest, with it mid chest, now we're in upper chest. So we've hit every angle so far. Right, set 2. Ten. Last set. That concludes the chest part of the workout, yeah, and that exercise right there nicely brings the shoulders into it, so I'm moving on to shoulders next. So we move on now to shoulders. Now this is a very, very good exercise. So you were doing it like that for chest, where you had your knuckles facing floor. Now it's the knuckles facing the ceiling, and you push it in the same way like that, whereas instead of pushing it like that, you're pushing it inwards, yeah. It's a difficult exercise, get a good grip of it, yeah, make sure it doesn't smack you under the chin. So your arms are raised, like a double bicep shot, and you squeeze in, control it. And it trains shoulders, forearms, chest. Getting hard already that now. Shoulders are short after all that chest. That's first set over and done with. Have a good breather. At least a minute and a half. Set 2. I think that's 6, maybe 7, I've lost count. I'll say 6. Two more. Second set over and done with. Third and final set. Four. Ooh, feeling this. I ain't got up lighter though. Six. 4 more. Two more. Ooh. Last set done. So that first exercise with power twister were all front delts. This next one is front and rear delts. So we have the power twister there. We press it backwards and press it behind the head. 1. 7. 3 more. Oh, this weak shoulder on the left is hurting. Said it were better the other day. That begs to differ. 7. Coming out of it, you know, is as important as going into it. You to come out of it slow after that old duck, just rush out of it, yeah. So nice hold, and then a nice out of it, yeah. Don't be rushing. Remember, time under tension. We're not training for strength, we're training for muscles, yeah. So you've got to have as much time under tension as you possibly can. That's how you get muscles, yeah. Unfortunately, people don't realise that you don't get muscles being the strongest person in the gym. Yeah, you just get really big, and I hate to say it, really fat. And I'm not insulting anybody. I've done powerlifting, and that's the body shape I got when I was powerlifting. I just got really massive, and I look like a silverback gorilla. Yeah, but if we're training for muscles, it's got to be time under tension, and you've got to use some logic when you're training. It's not about being strongest in the world. Set 2. 5 more. Two. Three. 4. One more. 5. Third and final set. 5. You'll also notice it trains biceps as well. So you're getting a bit of bicep in as well. Seven. Oh. One more. 10. Right, this next exercise, I've got the bull worker. Yep, it's the one where you can change the springs. It's the classic. I've got the yellow spring in, which is the second hardest spring. So we've it's gone from easy. I'm not using the easy one, it's pointless. So we're second spring in, and there's a few springs to go at. So this is going to be good. So basically, with this exercise, it's a 10-second hold. Yeah. In fact, no, I'm going to do 7 seconds because I count slow. So it probably will be a 10-second hold. But I like to count nice and slow, so I'm going to do 7 seconds. Squeeze as far as you can till it don't squeeze anymore, then start counting. So we're not really going for it. We're not going to like squeeze it as fast and hard as we can. We're going to squeeze it slow, yeah, and glide into it. Above the head. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it until it stops. About there. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and let go. So basically what I've done there is, it's 210. So that's what I've got to achieve for 3 sets. Now when I come back again on the next routine, I've got to achieve anything over 210, hopefully 215, 220, yeah, and that's how you progress and get stronger and start these muscles working, yeah. Set 2 on the bull worker classic, so I've got to hit that mark, so I'm going to keep my eye on it. Now count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Felt that. Third and final set. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last exercise in this routine. So I've done 3 exercises for chest, 4 exercises for shoulders, so I'm due a chest one again. Yeah. Now the reason I'm finishing off on this is because it incorporates shoulders also. So it's just a simple elbows up and a crush. Crush down, keep crushing until it stops. About there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, I could have crushed that all the way to end, yeah, using momentum and held it there, but I don't want to do that. I want to feel the crush until it comes to a natural stop, yeah. So I reckon when you do that natural stop, you're using about 60%, 50 to 60% of your full power, yeah. You don't want to be using 70s and 80s at this stage, yeah, because that'll come further down the line when it just gets harder to do, yeah. So at the moment you want to be using 50, 60 tops. Set 2. So like I said before, I've got yellow spring in. I hit 230, so I go at 230 again. Nice and slow, nice and breathing, yeah. Just crush. They're starting to come to a natural standstill. There, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And a nice, even relax out, yeah. You don't want to be blasting it back out. You want to be nice and relaxed and even, so that you're training your muscles on the way out as well and on the way in. Last set, final set of the night. So we have elbows, a nice easy even squeeze until it stops, which hopefully will be on that mark. There we go. Now count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a nice easy squeeze, controlled. Right, so you'll notice tonight that I'm pretty serious, yeah, talking slow, concentrating. That's because I always am when I'm building a new routine, because you have to work out long term what's going to work. You have to train every part of that body, yeah. So I hit the rear delts with this squeeze, yeah. I hit the front delts with this squeeze. I've hit all the chest, and I even hit the shoulders with that squeeze there, yeah. Yeah, so I enjoyed that workout. I really did enjoy it. Got a nice little pump, yep. Nice little chest pump right there. I'm glad I've got fat. I'm glad I've got out of shape. I'm glad I was injured, because it gives me this 3 months to prove what shape you can get into. Training the correct way. Keep training.